This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Time to do a cyberpunk retelling of the Knight in Shining Armor tale. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Shadowrun, SNES, the beta version. In the last episode, we went through Jake's tower and found out Drake was in another castle, and that he was a freaking dragon who went to a volcano, or a secret lab called a volcano, not sure. But he does seem like a James Bond villain in this case, even with henchmen that are running around in yellow shirts. If only he was a red shirt. Now you guys have to ask yourself, scientist, did he shoot 5 or 6 shots? And just to let you know that this is a Colt Magnum, the strongest handgun on the market, you gotta ask yourself, do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Nah, I guess he is. I'm gonna let him live just because you don't get any karma from it. So anyway, let's go to the elevator. Now this part is gonna be starting to get a little bit difficult to keeping Kitsune alive, because I myself am fine with staying alive. Like, the guys can, other than being stun locked from like randomly being hit with machine gun fire, she's the one that gets hit and gets targeted, because I guess the way that the game designs Shadowrunners is that to protect Jake, Shadowrunners will be targeted mainly first by enemies. So it's a bit of a challenge trying to keep. Actually, there's really no reason to even grab the phone book. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's a challenge keeping her alive. So I'll see if I can do it. Although, with the final encounter of this place, that might be impossible, just because of something that is guaranteed to occur. But we'll see what we can do. The only problem I want to do it, but don't want to do it because, you know, the save spot is way back at the hotel. So, you know. Anyway, we're doing that. Actually, how's your HP? Not too bad, but I do want to. Actually, what I could do is I might use the rest of her MP for invisibility. That'll keep us alive. The only problem with that means less experience and money for me, but that might be what I have to do. And if I can just run past these guys, because we can just go straight to the elevator since we unlocked it. And there's another spot here I want to show off. This one can be kind of dangerous, but I want to show it off for the purposes of. Okay, so yeah, this room is really dangerous because it's got, like, well, for Shadowrunners, for me not so much, but there's like I think 3 sentry guns in here and a troll decker, and they can respawn. So let's have her cast invisibility. Why are you not casting magic? Oh, do you have to be technically being... I was about to say, I don't think you had to be technically in combat, did you? But anyway, let's cast that on her and go up here. We want to go to the west, but I want to go up here to show off something. Alright, so this area is probably the best place to grind for experience in the whole game. Sort of. It kind of depends on your definition. I prefer the ghouls under the... in the vampires room more than this. But, yeah, this guy is called the Gold Naga. He has, actually, let me look up see if I have his stats ready to go here. Gold Naga. He has 80 HP, 15 attack, 0 defense, and drops 50 experience when you kill him. So that means, like, you can get quite a bit of karma from him, like 6 or 7 karma every time you kill this guy. So this is the best, and he'll respawn every time you leave the room, and he drops a nice item too. The problem is he is got a lot of HP, but there is a possible way to get did I already cast magic? Okay. The problem is 1, he moves up and down, 2, he has a lot of HP, and 3, to heal you have to go all the way back through Volcano, all the way back through Drake's Tower to the hotel, and then back through all that just to fight the Gold Naga again. So that's why I think the ghouls are a little bit easier, and if you get the best equipment in the game, you can mow them down really easily. And if you hire quite a few Shadowrunners, you can let them clean up while you're doing this. But there is another way to possibly work it, from what I understand. Oh, did he drop what? He was supposed to drop something. Where is it? It didn't drop. Okay, that's weird. He's supposed to drop something when you kill him. And there's nothing in this room, by the way. Nothing but another Gold Naga. Oh, this is the... Oh, no, these are Nagas. Sorry. The Gold Naga's up ahead. This guy can do quite a bit of damage. Luckily, he isn't hitting me. let's go. Must be this room up ahead. There's the gold naga. That's the one I was thinking of. So, okay. Yeah, this guy moves. Look at this guy. He moves all around, all over the place. Okay, so the other nagas. Actually, let me look up. Sorry. Okay, so the other nagas we just fought have 40 to 60 HP, 15 attack, 0 defense, and 29 experience drops. And then the gold naga does the one I said earlier. Okay, that's why I was like thinking. I was like, wait a minute, isn't he supposed to drop something? But yeah, he moves all over the place. Oh, did you see my double digits? Yeah, and see, because of the way he moves, sometimes my auto-targeting will not follow him. Did you see he moves like way too fast? So, let's see if we can. Yeah, see, this makes it kind of dangerous. So, luckily that he's only attacking me, probably because she's right out of range. There we go. Now he drops something. There it is. So, okay, so on this, let's examine it. Serpent scales. Slippery scale of a reptile. Now, this helps us get the final spell in the game for us, which it's a nice spell, but it's almost too little too late. However, if we do not pick this up, the gold naga will respawn if we come back through here. But like I said before, it's kind of annoying to go through this because of how much damage. However, it is possible to... Let's see if I can get this to work. Oh yeah, there's nothing in here, by the way. It's a computer, but you can't do anything with it. So yeah, see. The reason is to fight the gold naga. Now the thing is with the gold naga, from what I understand, there is a possibility of him. Okay, we did it. He has a possible. What's the word? There's a coding in it where sometimes enemies can be caught unawares or before their AI like responds, and their HP hasn't been filled up by the computer yet, so or by the program of the game. So he can have like be one-shotted in certain cases. Although I technically shot him, but apparently Shadowrunners, like the allies that follow you, they can possibly hit the right cue to hit the guy to activate like him dying. It's harder for us. So if you hire like Flame Tongue or Frog Tongue is a decent Shadowrunner to do that with. How's your HP? You didn't get hit very much by that. I'm kind of deciding if I want to keep him alive if I actually do want to grind this. If I do, I'll probably do it off screen. Like I said, I'd probably rather do the. Let's see. All my magic's good. I don't even know if I'll upgrade my armor to max, which only costs like what 13 karma or whatever. I really want enough karma to maximize my body and magic to maybe 15 or 16, which means I need 27 and 14, so that's 41 karma. I'm actually pretty close to that. I could just grind it right now and get. The only problem with doing it now is that my resources are very low, and I have to go through this again with Kitsune. But I haven't been taking too much damage. How much HP does she have? Or magic. I could do this a couple more times. All right, give me a second. I'll grind a little bit of extra experience and then grab the scales. And then just if I do want to do any last minute grinding, I'll just go to the ghouls and do that. But yeah, this is something to consider for the purposes of grinding for stuff. So give me a second. I'll get. Let's see. Like I said before, I think I wanted to get. See, 13, 27. I think I do want to get myself to at least 15 on both. Anything more might be a bit egregious by the end of the game, but it's a bit grindy to do the rest of it. But yeah, I'll get to when I at least do that. So give me just a second. I'll be right back. All right, we're back after doing a little bit of grinding, a lot of grinding. So yeah, we should be able to get everything to max. I don't know if I'll max out quite yet, but I might do it like right before the final bit. But let me see if I can get Kitsune to kill this guy in one shot like I did before, just like without shooting, just to show off that it works. Haha, see, there you go. Yeah, if you do it right and she actually hits, it can, because of the bug of the game, like the HP not being implemented because we caught him unawares, quote unquote, it just one-shot him. So alright, anyway, thanks for that. Now you can heal me. Yeah, I took a little bit of damage, so I'm just hoping I can get her to survive till the very end, at least till we get to Drake. Spoilers, we're gonna fight Drake. Let's grab these serpent scales. The heck? There we go. Sometimes it can move all over the place if you miss it. I think those are technically supposed to be a frog and not scales, even though it says scales because it moves all over the place. But Anyway, and luckily the regular Nagas don't respawn, so we don't have to worry about that. The only problem I'm going to have is in the room with all the enemies respawning and targeting Kitsune almost immediately. But we'll see what happens, I guess. Hopefully I can get her invisibility off in time, but we'll see what happens. Might be better to cast invisibility, cast heal, and then move while I do that. We'll see if we can get that to work. So, alright, cast spell. God, they do so much damage to her, like almost instantly. It's insane. Luckily, time pauses while you do that. So, and we get almost get stun locked. Yeah. Let's see. The next room kind of heinous too. It's got quite a few troll deckers, and I think there's some scientists with bombs too around here. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to ignore these guys to try and see if I can get a Kitsune like past these guys. Cast invisibility again, maybe. I guess luckily she has enough HP, but still, or MP, but that's crazy. I probably should be moving while I'm doing this, but like I said, the stun lock makes it really hard to like move because they hit me with machine guns and stuff like that. So okay, they're out of range. So like I said, I would normally fight them. It's just because of her that I'm not. Oh, really? As soon as I hit her, or as soon as I heal her, you do 10 damage? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, this is the scientist with the bombs. Let's see if I think I can hit him from. I could probably ignore these guys to tell you the truth, but luckily they'll target me first, so that'll give me a chance to you know, calm down for a second. How much damage did you take, lady? Ugh. Oh, she's almost out of MP. Oh no. Yeah, she might be dying to Drake. Oh well. At least I got her as far as I could. I mean, she still lives if she dies here. It's just, she's no longer a permanent party member. That's all. Is that it for this place? So, okay. Well, the next room is Drake himself. I guess the problem is Drake could kill me too. Like he can actually do quite a bit of damage. He's probably the most dangerous boss in the game overall because of his stats. So I don't want to pause while I'm in there. So I'm going to show off. What he actually has on his inventory, or what his actual stats are before we go in. So Drake has 250 HP. Yeah, 250. He does 20. He can do either 20 attack or 6 attack. 20 attack is his first attack, which I'll show off here in a second, and then he 6 attack there afterwards. But he has an attack that kind of does constant damage too. He has a defense of 5, and he drops 90 experience. But yeah, now there is a way to fight him legit and a way to not fight him legit. And what I mean by legit is fighting him with just your weapons and nothing else. But I'm going to use the other method that the game intends you to do this for. Okay. What's your HP at? You'll probably die to the first initial attack anyway. So I might just have you heal me. Oh yeah, invisibility won't work on Drake, by the way. I guess I could heal. Well, what's my MP at again? I could cast heal once and maybe have enough magic for what I want. So, all right. Well, let's do it. If she dies, she dies. That's just how it is. So, all right. Oh, okay. So first attack is ice drops in the room. So you have to avoid those. However, there's a way to stop those. So let's move. Okay, there's Drake himself. Now, what we want to do to get him to stop doing that is we want to use the Jester Spirit. This is what it was meant to be for. The Jester Spirit will reduce his HP by like 3/4. So that'll mean, let's see, 250 by 3/4 divided by 4 is, or 3. So 5, 6, 6, 10, 6. So yeah, he'll have like 60 HP, 60 some HP left, which means we still have to do quite a bit of damage to him. So, but Yeah, we really just want to, and he stuns him for, oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to ruin the attack animation because I want to get Freeze ready to go, too, as soon as he's done. Yeah, he just does like a ton of damage to him. Okay. Freeze! Oh, God. That sucked. Okay, we want to freeze him. And, okay. Kitsune, cast a spell on me. Heal me! Okay, no. Fine, I'll heal myself. Oh, I cast freeze twice on him by accident. Okay, come on. Cast a spell. Oh, wait, you don't have heal anymore, do you? Oh, no, you do. Okay. Yeah, that fire breath can almost instantly take out your HP. It's insane. So let's just keep whacking at him. Come on, we can do this. We want to cast freeze again as soon as it's about to wear out. We did it! Woo! She's alive! All right, we killed Drake. And there he is. He's turned all into bone. It says. I wonder what happens when we hit him. Jake, do not attack those who mean you no harm. The heck? Yeah, it's a weird bug in the game that if you attack Drake's dead corpse, it says that, and if you keep attacking him, you lose karma. So anyway, but yeah, Drake's dead. So yeah, summon the Jester Spirit. He'll take off a ton of his HP. He'll have like 60 HP left, and then you just blast him, cast the freeze spell, and it works on him. So you don't have to just keep wailing on him, and the freeze spell lasts 30 seconds. And that should be enough time. Usually you want to have at least a couple of castings of that just in case you're not hitting properly or whatever. But yeah, we did it. We beat Drake. So Drake's dead. Drake's dead, baby. Yeah, we can't really do anything with him, unfortunately. But yeah, that fight could be a lot dangerous. Like I said, the ice dropping on you, which would cause you to move around, and that fire breath. Did you see how fast my HP dropped when he hit me with that fire breath? It was insane. So anyway, all right, let's get out of here. Hey, who are you? Can we check that computer? Nope. What's this guy? Scientist man, huh? Thank you for freeing me. My name is Professor Pushkin. Pushkin? What kind of name is that? I have been kept prisoner like a caged animal. Drake is after an anti-AI program Professor Retsov was meant to send me. The courier never arrived. The courier, huh? Why do I feel like I know who the courier is? I mean, I know who he is, but I wonder if you all know who he is, so... Well, let me ask him some questions, and then we'll get on with it. I think he only responds to like a handful of questions, if I recall, so let's ask him about Drake. Drake is working for Anarchy. Anarchy has developed an AI computer that can dominate the whole Matrix. If they succeed, they'll control the world. Anarchy, huh? Yeah, he's been mentioned a few times before. There's no time to waste. We must hurry. Well, you don't actually want to tell me anything about Anarchy, right? So, all right, fine. Well, let's ask about something random. Head computer. So you're the courier. Yep, we're the courier. That's why we were targeted the whole time, because Retsov made the program, gave it to us to transfer, and then that's why we got targeted at the beginning of the game, and then Kitsune just happened to be there to save us, but she's not a part of the major plot other than she just happened to be there. You're the courier. Your head computer must have the anti-AI stored in it. We must interface it directly to Anarchy's AI and destroy it. I have the code to get us into Anarchy, which is that building that's near Dr. Maplethorpe's lab, which we couldn't get to before. So now we have the password to it. I don't think he responds to anything else. Anarchy, nope. Data jack, nope. Let's see. Jester Spirit? Nah, he wouldn't have anything about that. Is he? Nah. Nah, I don't think he really has any. I just like seeing if anyone. I just like choosing random things to see if he does anything. Retsov? Professor Retsov developed a program that could split the AI in Anarchy's computer and destroy it. A courier with the anti-AI stored in his head computer was meant to deliver it to me. Oh, that's how you're. I was like, how are you supposed to know to actually ask head computer? Oh, you ask about Retsov. You probably, at this point, you probably just go through the whole line to see if he says anything at some point. How about the Matrix? Nope. How about where we're at? Volcano. Volcano. Nope. Okay. And we get taken back to Drake Towers, so yay! And we can always talk to the helicopter pilot to take us back if we want to. So yeah, we don't have to go all through Volcano again. So I really didn't didn't really need the karma from the whole thing. I wanted the money because I think I'm just slightly below the funds I want. Yeah, like about like $3,000 or something like that. Although I can't sell old equipment for this, so. But yeah, let's go down Drake Tower. So yeah, we're done with Drake. So I don't know why I went through that elevator because I know that those elevators always go up. So let's go back down. You can actually just keep going back those elevators back and forth to go down. Too bad you can't choose which floor to go to. Can I get you to open up, please? Please, thank you. It's because you could see the little light having to go up the thing or whatever. So. And technically there is plenty of money in the final quote unquote. I did it again. What is wrong with me? Oh man, I was trying to explain something and then my brain just like hey, let's go through the other elevator again. We gotta go right back up again. Oh man, sorry. I'm surprised I actually got Kitsune to survive all that, to tell you the truth. She probably should have died to Drake, but I guess because of Drake's, if we'd let the ice thing keep going, it probably would have killed her eventually. But actually, what is her HP at? Okay, I think she got hit by one of the attacks, I think. But I have enough magic to heal her, just in case. I don't want her to randomly get killed on the street, you know what I mean? But yeah, Anarchy is quote-unquote Anarchy is quote-unquote the final dungeon of the game. And there is quite a bit of money to get in the final dungeon. I think you can get like 70,000 Nuyen from the final dungeon. So if you don't have the money, you could go through the final dungeon a bit and try to go through most of the computers and then come back for it. But luckily, I can just sell my old assault rifle for that. Yeah, we didn't have the assault rifle for very long. But then again, this game is kind of, well, I don't know if I'd say super short, but if you know what you're doing, you can go through this game really fast, like in a couple hours or something like, well, maybe not a couple hours, but you know what I mean. Okay. So, now that we're at the end of the game, we can now go to that one building near Dr. Maplethorpe's place, and, oh, I can't hit him from here, but she can for some reason, but. And yeah, I don't need the karma anymore, because I've already got, not max karma, but I've got enough to basically do what I want, so. Oh, actually, let's go get the final spell first. For some reason, I was thinking the rest of the episode would be just the volcano, but because of the way I did things, we were able to, go through it pretty efficiently for the most part. And that place is more dangerous than I showed it off, viewers, like I said. Although I wasn't taking as much damage, but I think I was getting pretty lucky. And I did have like one of the better armors in the game. You could have gone in with like the weaker set of armor that you got at the top of Drake's Tower. Because if you, oh, actually I need to show that off too. Because when you get to the top of Drake's Tower, I think I mentioned that like a while back, but if you get to the tops of Drake's Tower, certain armor unlocks in the shop. But since I already got the full body suit or whatever I've got, I didn't need that. Kill this guy real quick and then I'll show off what I'm talking about. Since I already got the partial body suit, the full I think it's called the full concealed suit, I think it's what it's called, is actually weaker than this. Which is weird because you can get the full body suit way before the other one, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's go talk to the dog spirit again. Now that we got those golden scales. You've done well. You have served the Hochi Ikawa. We have cleaned the world of an enemy. Dog takes you as his own. Oh wait, he just says the same thing anyway. Actually, can we ask him about Drake? Even though Drake's dead? The serpent who walks like a man will not defeat him with your own power. Capture a mighty spirit and use this against your weapon against Drake. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to know how to defeat Drake, is by using the Jester Spirit. You can beat Drake without the Jester Spirit, but it takes a long time. You basically, I don't know if you really have to have max stats per se. You can get one way to fight him is to get the armor spell here, because what it does is adds a significant amount of armor to you when you, depending on the level. I think you can get up to 5 armor if you max out the armor spell. The problem with the armor spell is you get way late at the end of the game. It could have been useful way earlier, but I think the reason why is because armor can make you almost nigh invulnerable. Well, invisibility could too, to a certain extent, even though that wouldn't work on Drake. But yeah, one way, if you're having a lot of trouble fighting Drake, which I think the first time I did, I think I had quite a bit of trouble fighting Drake. But you could basically get the golden scales, leave, and then get the armor spell, then go back through, the Drake Tower, go through Volcano, and then fight him and then cast armor on yourself before you fight Drake. So that's a probably way to fight him with just your weapons and not the Jester Spirit. Even though the whole point of getting the Jester Spirit was basically to help you defeat Drake by doing all that damage to him. Unfortunately, it doesn't show you the damage. It's just his attack does a ton of damage. And there's no reason, and you don't really need Jester for like the final area of the game. Not really. He was designed for Drake specifically when you're fighting a dragon, you know. Which I thought that was a cool fight, despite me beating him pretty quickly because he's susceptible to freeze. I think the game designers probably didn't think about that at the time, but yeah, probably should have made Drake immune to freeze. Or at least, or maybe resistant to the point where he, it reduces how much time he's susceptible to it, like maybe half the time, even at max level or something like that. But, anyway, let's go to the shop here. Let's see, which case is it? The full bodysuit, the final piece of armor in the game. Yeah, 30,000 new yen. The only thing is, it only increases your defense by 1 more. But, you know, by the end of the game, that might make a bit of a difference, depending. Let's see, is it this one? No, that's the Uzi. I always forget which one's in which. There we go. The Innsfield. Oh, wait, is that the Innsfield? I think that's the one I want. Yeah, oh yeah, the fully concealable jacket. That's what pops up at the end of the, if you get to the top of Drake Tower. Not Volcano, top of Drake Tower. And yeah, it has, I think the armor for that is 5. So it's actually not as good as the armor I currently have, but you get it now. So I think it's because it's cheaper. But anyway, okay. So we want to buy the Innsfield AS Assault Cannon. That's 40,000 new yen. And it has a 20 attack power. Yes, we will wreck stuff with this thing. Buy it, please. Thank you. Yeah, you get this after beating Drake. So we can equip it because we have a strength of 6, because you need a strength of 6 to use it. So, ooh baby, we're basically carrying a cannon now. All right, let me sell the. Let me see how much the shotgun sells for, because I do want to buy the. I do want to buy the armor. So let's give the gun to him. 7,500. Oh yes, yeah, I'll take that. That's enough money. I would have gotten it eventually in the Akimi, or not Akimi, Aniki place. So and then let's buy the full body suit for 30, and that's it for money. The only other thing I need money for is for hiring Shadowrunners, which I might do just to show them off. Why not? Maybe I should do a bit where I hire all the Shadowrunners and just show their stats and everything like that. That's something to consider, though. Let's put on that armor. Sorry, I was looking at my notes really quick, so. Or, sorry, full bodysuit. That's what I want. Yeah, 8, but still, that's the best armor for me in the game. So, actually, this actually might be a good spot to stop at. I was gonna keep going, but I was like, we're basically at the final. That Aniki building is the final dungeon of the game. So, yeah, I might decide who I want to bring with me for the finale, because I can choose 2 more Shadowrunners, and because Kitsune is a, well, actually, technically I could kill Kitsune and take her off my team by killing her. So that's one way to remove her from the party. But I'll just show you where the Aniki building is, just in case, because this is where we're going to be at the end of the episode, or at the beginning of the next episode is here. Yeah, this whole building we skipped multiple times. Well, there's a person at the top here that if you go in, he tells you to back off. And okay, I got the assault. I got this cannon, and yet I can't. Oh yeah, the cannon has like 20 attack, and it does like 12, and it has accuracy of 6. So you should be hitting with full accuracy. But yeah, because of random numbers, I couldn't show off the full damage of this bad boy. So, well, anyway. So with the dragon defeated, the knight winning, and the pure maiden by his side, Kitsune in this case. Yeah, so you did see that 14 damage there. We now are prepared to assault the final building of the game. Find out Aniki, get the AI restoration or AI program set up so you won't be able to take on the Matrix. Actually, I don't even know how long it's going to take me. It will take me like 1 or 2 episodes to do it. But can I go through this building? Will there be enough Shadowrunners, and will I have the money to hire them to save the world from this madman? Find out next time in the start of the finale of Shadowrun NES, the beta version. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.